what is going on with my channel right now. What happened in the chat? Dude, if it does this again, I am gonna lose my shit. Okay. Holy crap. I don't know what was going on with my internet. Hopefully it doesn't do it again or whatever was happening with YouTube. It still thinks that I have two... It still thinks that I have two streams going. So I don't know how that's going to work out. We'll see. We'll see. Dude, I don't even know where to start. Hi, Will. Hi, Sam. What was going on in the other chat? Somebody said it was being gross. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. They hit on me, then Bensler made it super weird. Put your hand on the camera. That's weird. Let's not do weird stuff. Hi, Sam. I don't know what Jeffrey Dahmer's soul looks like, so I'm glad you do. I guess that's kind of a neat skill. Okay. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this going. All right. So my whole goal for tonight's streams, this is like the third or fourth one that I try to do. Yes, I'm back, Carly. My whole goal for tonight was to try to see if we could get to 9,000 subs. I know that's huge, but I feel you, don't bother. So we can still keep going. So if you're new here, everybody, there's two things that I ask everybody to do. I ask everybody to like the stream because it helps the stream get spread out in the algorithm and people to come visit. And then if you like what we're talking about and you like how the conversation's going, I ask you to subscribe. Both of those things are free. You don't lose anything for it. And in fact, on my channel, you can win some cool swag by subscribing and liking the videos. We do donation goals, and we do team goals. We do it a lot because YouTube doesn't really like the content that I put out because they don't like guns and they don't like conservative stuff. But I reward my subscribers and I reward my viewers. So if we meet our goals, I give people swag. I like giving people swag. So, welcome everybody. If you would do me a favor. No, this is the real live Dick Cheese. This is the real one. This is the real one. If you're here and you're watching, if you would do the channel and YouTubers that do guns and are conservative and do fun things or like to talk and interact with the chat, a huge favor, double tap your screen to like this stream. That would be super cool. It spreads the stream, it spreads this particular stream into the algorithm, and it helps the channel grow. It helps other channels grow. And we're trying to get to 9,000 subs, and I think we can do it. In fact, I know we can do it. If you've already hit like, that's awesome. But if you haven't, that helps the stream grow, and I would appreciate it, and so would all of the subscribers and everybody here at the Below Average Utah Dad family, which you can be a part of for free. Alrighty. Let's talk about guns. I feel like everything kind of went off track with our other streams. So let's talk about guns. I love it, Dick Cheese. Let's talk about guns. Race car. Do I know your uncle? I don't know. Do I? What's your uncle's name? Do I know your uncle? I'm pretty sure I'm not your uncle. Christina, what's going on? Juan, MP5. Awesome gun. Absolutely awesome gun. I would love to get an SP5. Canic. A good gun. I don't know that I'm going to go so far as to say it's awesome. Kind of feels like a cross between a Walther and a Taurus. Race car. It's not. It looks like a Yugo, but it's actually a Chinese Noriko. Yes, this cup is huge. I do not have a 300 blackout. Hello from Alabama. Scotty, welcome to the channel. Everybody that's new, give us a like. Maybe give us a sub. If you like guns, you like conservative stuff, you like people that make fun of woke stuff, you're going to like this channel. If you don't like that, you should still subscribe because you can have fun and you can make fun of me and I'll make fun of you back. What do I have in it? It's mostly water. Big Perm. Why don't you like big cheap rate optics? What's wrong with optics that work just because they aren't expensive? I'm not saying they're as good as expensive optics, but they do work. They hold zero and they do what they're supposed to do. Oh, man. Yeah, my stash requires an exuberant amount of hydration. So, yeah, please let's not let the chat go down whatever happened while I was troubleshooting. I would prefer not to have that happen. So, Christina, hello. I do, Tim. I do. Welcome to the channel, by the way. I like your name, Tim PDP. I like that. So, do I like Panzer Arms? I don't have a problem with Panzer Arms. I think Panzer Arms is a way to get a pretty good shotgun, like a Benelli clone, without spending a lot of money. Linda Garcia, maybe I can hit a pretty high note. I don't know. Big Perm, I've had mine for 6 years and they hold 0. And they work really well. So, I don't care that they're gay. I'm not afraid to be a little bit gay because, you know, I'm a dude and I'm in the military and like whatever. Just the Norinco AK, just the Norinco. What's my favorite gun? My favorite gun that I could possibly own is a P90 from FN. But I know that that's probably never going to happen. So what I say is like my favorite handgun that I could own is an Alien Luago. Exactly, Dick Cheese. I think the Springfield Coon is pretty cool. I can't remember. I think price-wise it's not too bad, but I think that it would... I think that it's right there with like the Strybog SP93, just that kind of, you know, I'd say that it's reliable. I feel bad for whoever's in the last life. So do I, because I have no idea what happened. On my 2 longer range rifles, I've got a Vortex Razor HDI on the other, an Arkin EP5. I honestly can tell 0 difference in performance, and one costs almost $50. I'm with you, Ginger Ninja. I am with you. I buy inexpensive stuff. I try it out. If it works, then like why spend more? That's my thing. You heard Sig. I am assuming, Dick Cheese, you mean optics. Yeah, whatever the like a little bit of homoeroticism is fine. Like you guys know, people call me gay. Like I can play gay, but if it starts getting weird, I'll boot you guys. I'll boot you guys for 24 hours. So we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. So, I'm not going to boot you, Big Perm. Don't worry. Should I get a 22 for my son? Yeah. Ruger 1022, Marlin Model 60, any 22. If you want to start on a bolt action, get a bolt action 22. Slow Rogan. What gun are you using against a minority? I don't have a Type 81 LMG. I'm just getting into AR-15 platforms, and I currently got an Anderson AR with a sight mark red dot, 3 times enhanced. So I spent about $680 on the rifle and $200 on the sights. You got anything else I need? Ammo. Lots of ammo, Katashi. Go to the range and practice with it. Is it okay to mag dump in self-defense? Yes, it is. The tracking on that Arkin is chef's kiss. I like it. Ginger Ninja. Sig, really going to hurt their future with dicking around with a 320 and blaming customers. So, Tim, I'm with you. Like, it's one of those things where I think it's less... Do I think that all Sig P320s have an issue? I don't. I think probably 99% of them are fine. I think it's the stance that they're taking where they're saying, the safest thing to do with the firearm, safest way, the way to be safe is like... It's like they've changed it 3 different times. It's like, don't carry with a round in the chamber. Well, no, the safest thing is just not own a firearm, guys. Like, I'm a gun guy, and I know that the safest thing you can do to keep yourself safe from accidental discharges with a firearm is to not own a firearm. SIG doesn't want to say that. They just want to cover their asses. KD, 100% F-22. F-22 will absolutely monkey stomp the shit out of the Su-57. Hey, guys, don't forget to double tap your screen to like the stream, or hit the like button if you're on a computer to help the stream do well in the algorithm and help the channel grow. If you want to subscribe, that's also great. So, Bushy Turnip. Oh, man. I have a semi-automatic shotgun for self-defense, so I don't need to worry about strokes. So I'm going to comment on one of your videos. What happened? I don't know what you mean, Benson. I used to carry P through 25 years. My downfall is being an alcoholic and losing my CCW. That sucks, Slow. That sucks. What's the difference between AK-203 and AK-15? That's a great question. I'm guessing one is one shoots 5.56, and the other one probably shoots 7.62 by 39, and then it's maybe modernized. Yeah, I think Sig does build pretty good stuff. I just think it's stupid the way that they're doing it. Favorite tequila? I don't have a favorite tequila. Big Perm, I have a weapon light on this AR right there. I don't buy expensive accessories. I spend more money on ammo. Put the people on it. So the high point carbine is a fun cheap gun to shoot. Probably 9mm LRZ. Hi, Soldier and Ben and Dust. We are friends now. We're going to have soft tacos later. Okay. Just built an AR for varmint hunting, chambered at 6mm. Okay. Round was developed by BC Precision Ballistics. It is shooting stupid accurately for a gas gun and super flat. That makes sense, Ginger. It's kind of like my understanding that 6mm is kind of like a by 45 version, like the AR-15 version of 6.5 Creedmoor. I would never replace my Chinese AK for a Russian AK. Crying. No, Soldier, it's not lagging for us. Is 45 Colt a good platform to start as a first gun buyer? I'm going to say no to that one, actually. I'm going to say no, 45 Colt is probably not a good platform to start as a first-time gun buyer. Free CNH red dot with my third PDP purchase when that had the promotion. It's a nice red dot. That's cool. That's when I got hit on. You took it too far, made it gross. I'm only going to ask one more time for you to stop making it uncomfortably gross. Yeah, let's stop with the let's stop with that, guys. I got a high point that ain't never jammed on my voice. Dude, I tell people to buy high points. I don't have a problem telling people to buy high points. I just got the TTI Combat. You messing with the Canics. I think Canics are good. I just think that they're a cross between. They feel like a cross between a Walther and a Taurus, and I'd rather just pay a little more for a Walther. That is completely not true. Russian AKs are not better than Chinese AKs. Oh, Chinese AK is superior to Russian AK, guys. Emmett, my oldest gun is my Marlin Model 60. Yeah. Subbed. Thank you, Ginger Ninja. Welcome. We're trying to get to 9,000. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight. I'm going to go for another hour, and then I'm going to put on my overnight ASMR stream, but we're going to try. AKs come from several countries, not just Russia. That's correct. Bought a Galil Ace pistol. Love it. Dude, Galil is lit. I love Galils. Welcome, Gary, to the channel, by the way. And everybody that I haven't said welcome to, welcome. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through the chat, and I'm trying to... Nah, man. The Norinco Type 56 is solid. Also, if you're new here, please double tap the screen. Maybe consider giving us a sub. Doesn't cost you anything. And yes, AR plus AK equals Galil. So it will. It helps the channel grow, and it helps other YouTube gun content creators beat the algorithm. 509 from FM, but the trigger shit. FN should have spent 100% more time tuning the trigger. Yeah. So if you guys are looking for a really cool Glock clone that doesn't use standard Glock parts or anything, maybe look at the Ruger RXM. I've heard a lot of really good things about the Ruger RXM. It's not that it's like the most phenomenal. It's not a Terran tactical clone. It's not a fully tricked out Glock, but like an out of the box experience where you don't have to do anything to it and it just works. The Ruger RXM is supposed to be really good. I would say bayonets are still useful. You can stay Bensler, you just have to tone it down. Cool boy. Well, I don't have any suppressors. I don't know anything about suppressors except that I'm waiting for them to come off so that I can start getting into them because I refuse to be tracked by the ATF. No, I agree, Bushy. I think that Walther guys are a little nose turned up in the air, um, but I think that tracks because a lot of the Canic guys that I know, like they are so hardcore Canic that like, and I get it, they're good guns and the price is right there, but it's also one of those things where I'm like, are they really that much better than all the other things? So drove back from my duty station in Idaho. Are you Ginger? Are you at Mountain Home? That's the only duty station I'm aware of in Idaho, is Mountain Home, or at the guard base in Boise. All I remember about Chinese AK is Type 56, the one that have a bayonet. So this was a Type 56, and then it got converted, and I reconverted it back. LRZ, high points are made in America. How long do I stay in timeout? You're not in timeout, soldier. We're talking about guns and we're interacting with the chat and we're trying to just have a good time now. Where I wait for the HPA to be over and pass for getting camp. I agree. That guy, I agree. Yes, big. Walther, CZ are great guns. Community falls under the 2011 community. See, that's what I don't like is I haven't shot a 2011. I know that, and it's not that I'm too cheap to buy one. It's just that I've never felt the need to own one. Okay. Bushy, turn it. I got it. I carry P365X macro. It's a great gun. Welcome War Machine 2070-72. Yes, sir. Awesome. My dad was stationed at Mountain Home for a little while. Used to be. I'm out now. Cool. Yes, I have a dirt bike. I have a Honda 420. Cool. Just scared. Just scared. Well, you don't have to be worried anymore. They're not going to do anything weird, soldier. Do I have a PVAR? I do not. Time I watched your gun ASMR, it put me to sleep. Best of my life. Thanks, by the way. You're welcome, Owen. Those of you that have trouble sleeping, stick around. I do an ASMR sleep stream with the guns and the beautiful sounds of an AK-47 and a pump-action shotgun and ARs being loaded over and over and over. So, exactly, Tim. Wonderful perspective to have. I have an RX-7 11 so far. Awesome. Do you listen to Ariana Grande? No. Jack the Beanstalk. Welcome to the channel. Good try. But I don't really listen to Ariana Grande or whoever that is. Running high power is the one handgun that evades me. I would like to get a high power. PVAR is like M4, but PVAR doesn't overheat. Interesting. I thought all guns overheated depending if you put enough rounds through them. That was my experience. CZ Shadow 2 is under 1,000 now. It was 2,300 when I bought mine. Favorite handgun for range day. I don't own a CZ either. Right now we're trying to fund through the channel, through like super chats and donations and things. We're trying to fund, finish funding a Colt Python, and then we're funding a lever action 4570, 2 cowboy guns. So, because you'll see, I don't have any cowboy guns. What do you think about gun owners smoke weed? Not a huge fan of gun owners smoking weed until, but it's I treat it the same way as alcohol. I know that it's legal in some states. It's still federally illegal, kind of mixed on that, but I treat it the way that you would alcohol. Probably, if you drink alcohol, you shouldn't be carrying or using a gun. If you're actively doing it, if you're actively smoking weed, probably don't be doing stuff with your guns. I've not tried a super safety yet. I'm not going to be able to stay on until I reach 9,000. I'm hoping that magically we have tons of people that come in and just love the stream, and they, for the next 45 minutes to an hour, and they all just subscribe. If we can get all 800 people that are going to watch this stream to subscribe, that would be awesome. Do you have a plan to put a mod on your Chinese AK, like mods that allow you to put attachments? Probably not. So I looked into completely restoring the Chinese AK to a full Type 56, putting the spiker and everything on it. it's going to cost more to get the parts to do that than what it would ever be worth if I just bought a new Type 56 or one that's already restored. So I'm probably not going to do that. I'm going to get it as close as I can and then just leave it as is. I hear you, Tim. I hear you. 556 version, not 762. Oh, okay. Green Ninja, or Ginger Ninja. Thank you. Sorry, my kids watched. They watched what's it called? The Lego Ninjago movie the other day. So I saw Ginger Ninja and I thought Green Ninja. Thank you very much for donating towards the revolver. The CZ Shadow 2. I mean, it's towards the CZ Shadow 2 fund. It'll eventually make it. It'll eventually make it to the CZ Shadow 2 fund. Thank you, Ginger Ninja. That's how we celebrate on this channel. Is I dry fire my Nerf gun. I desk pop my Nerf gun, you guys. I hope that works for everybody. Oh man, thank you. I appreciate that. That helps. It helps the channel because a lot of times my my shorts, my other content gets flagged and it doesn't get any AdSense. So, oh man, I want a Mini 14, but I've heard they're just shitty AR-15s that want to be an M1. Dude, that guy, my brother, my younger brother has a Mini 14, and it's good. It's solid. I say if you want to get one, get one. I think that they're good. Get a Ruger Mini 14. They're good. So, do you have night vision optics on your guns? No, I don't. Firefox, welcome. Hi, how's it going? Oh man, okay. 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 Yep. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Chief. Add that guy. I mean, to AR fans, a Mini 14 and an AK-556 is a shitty AR-15. I don't know. I think Mini 14s have a place. I think they're fun. Gary P, I feel you. That's honestly, do you guys want to know why I have a lot of inexpensive glass? It's because I don't want to spend $5,000 or $3,000 or $800 when my rifle cost me $400 to build or $500 to build. I know that it should be, but I just refuse at this point. I refuse at this point to we do a giveaway every time we hit one of our goals. So we do $100 goals, and then we do $500 goals. So I know how much we need to get to the 100. Well, the $100 goal is basically every other stream. How to fix a squib without shooting myself. That is an excellent question. That's an old term. If you are doing extreme long range shooting, then maybe, but after $1,000, you're paying for creature comforts. Yeah. So Average Citizen just came in. Average Citizen actually won our last fund goal. He won the swag. So basically for every $100. Every time we hit $100, if we get $100 on a stream, whoever the person is that is the donor that crosses that $100 threshold, is to sorry, the person that crosses the $100 threshold, I will send them a T-shirt vinyl, and I'll send you like I'll give you a choice of either a box of deployment snacks or a box of deployment energy drinks, so Rip-Its. Every time we hit $100, doesn't matter who it is. We give it without a license. You don't have to have a license to get snacks and rippets. So. Yes, 100%. Ask average 5150. I sent him a 6-pack of rippets. He got it earlier this week. Good night, Big. Yep. We were talking about guns. But now I'm talking about giveaway prizes. When I do giveaways. I give away t-shirt vinyls. I have a really nice printer because I do IT stuff. 10.5-inch barrel, stick with it. I wouldn't do a 5-inch barrel. I know, it's like you're like, oh, I know that this is not going to go the way that I want, but it's so good. I grew up in Alaska, Gary. It's an Aero Precision AR-10, but it's chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. And then you got the cherry lime, and I think it's like fruit punch flavored rippets. So, Owen Johnson. So, yeah, awesome. Michigan's good stuff. Actually, one of my other subscribers, and he does live streams now. He's growing a little bit. He's from Michigan. So, it's an empty can. My son drank that one. So, oh, cool. Ruger S-Far. Cool. Yeah, that's like I do things like so right now the channel, we're funding a Colt Python. We didn't know that we were funding a Colt Python until we hit the last $500 goal. I let the chat choose and vote on what gun we got. I mean, technically a shotgun will do it once. Asian symbols. Technically a shotgun will do it. No, you're good, Owen. People ask questions. It's fine. So yeah, average 5150 won our last. He won it, technically. One of my other subscribers, he did something kind of shady, but I gave them both swag. So, but yeah, they voted on a Colt Python, so that's what we're trying to pay for now, because Colt Python is way more than $500. So we're filling in that gap now. Exactly. Has a NF on his AR, and man, the LBVO is nice. Might try and trade him a lever action 20 gauge. He looks for it. Any guy in the chat interested in some mingling? Oh my goodness. Soldier has a channel. Everybody go check out Soldier's channel. I just gave you a shout out, Soldier. Hey, Soldier, you know what you could do? I know what you could do. Go check out, Soldier, go check out that live stream, Soldier. It's a video game stream. You might like it. The kid there is pretty cool. Chief, I agree. 338 LM is amazing. 50 BMG is good for everything 338 is, plus like destroying material, but that's why it's like it's a material, it's an anti-material round, whereas 338 Lapua is still an anti-personnel round. That's awesome, Average. Later, Asian symbols. That sucks, Penciler. Yeah, if you guys like Pokemon streams and video games, you can go check out Easy Man Games. He's streaming right now. I subscribe to him. He's trying to get to 25 and then 50 subscribers right now. KD, yes. 100% yes. The answer to that is yes. I think you can replace the brace if you want to, but I've heard really good things about the Springfield Kuna. Short Shot Tony's on. You could go ask him. And he's got one. He's got one on his wall right now. But everybody I've talked to that has shot one says that it shoots really well and it's really fun. So, I mean, sub 1,000 for roller delayed firing for a roller delayed action is pretty good. It took about 5 months of streaming almost every day and uploading shorts probably 6 to 12 times a day. That guy. Do I like I like AR-15s. Yeah, the F-22, like, to give you an idea, the F-22 has not yet seen true combat. And when it does, it will change the face of combat, like aerial combat. When it finally gets to do stuff, it will change the world. Yes, Chief, it does. When Habitual Line Crosser, when he does his jokes about the kid and the F-22, so that guy, you can do that. You have to be really careful with gunsmithing stuff, and you have to be really careful with your live streams. You cannot touch the guns on a live stream. And with the gunsmithing, you need to make sure that you're disclosing, like, you're making the firearms safer. You can't show how to modify, and you can't show how to take them apart, or you're going to get flagged every time. B-52's good too. The buff. Gary P. Benelli M4 is awesome. I don't have one. I have a Mossberg 930. So it's not quite a Benelli M4, but I would say that it's a solid competitor. I took mine out tonight for the first time. Performed beautifully. Beautifully. We put a whole box of 12 gauge of speed load through it, of birdshot, and it only had one foul up. You can make videos of you shooting guns. So you can, if it's already taken apart, you can talk about the different parts of it, and you can talk about, like, ways you would repair it. You just can't show taking it apart. It gets really weird if you do that. Gary P, I have done grizzly hunting in Alaska and black bear hunting in Alaska. So, yeah, I lived there. I lived in Alaska for like 15 years. So almost a third of my life. I used to say half my life, but I can't anymore. I've actually lived here in Utah for close to the same amount of time that I lived in Alaska. I loved growing up in Alaska. It gave me... so, the Benelli M4, solid. The Benelli M2 doesn't have a gas system, also solid. And if you want to go a little bit less in cost, you can go with like a Beretta 1301, or you can go with, like I did, like a Mossberg 930 or 940. Your cousin just went, oh, that's cool. For an over-under, Maybe look at a Chiappa. Chiappa's not bad for an over under, and it won't be super expensive. I think you can get one for like 600 or 700, a decent over under. Oh man, sorry. Yes, Bensler, you can. Yeah, yeah. Remington 870 is good. So and I don't know what Carson has been doing, but Carson has been just killing the live streams. It's because he's got his flashy LED wall, and everything looks all organized. It looks a lot better than mine. Oh, EE. There you go. Owen Johnson at Easy Man Games. Best shot got into man. No one can change my mind as it just means a lot to me as mine was gave to me by my grandfather. I feel that guy. I feel that. Gary P. I'm working. I'm working on getting there. Working on getting there. At Easy Man Games? No, that's the other streamer. The Discord, hold on. There's the Discord. My Discord handle is at Below Average Utah Dad. That's the channel. If you search Discord, you should be able to search Below Average Utah Dad, and that'll bring up our channel, and you can request to join. Yeah, yeah, that's the way to do it. If you want to own lots of guns, you build your own guns. That's the way to do it. You save substantially more. Will they be the nicest guns? No, they're not going to be the nicest guns on the planet, but they'll be still very nice, and you'll have a lot of them. Yeah, my I think because my son is also doing some stuff, so I think that's why it's being a little weird. He's playing Metroid right now. Oh, he's playing Super Metroid. That's even cooler. Easy Man Games is playing a classic. He's playing Super Metroid right now, and that's really cool. I like when he plays retro games. He's a good kid. Yeah, Chief, go just you can click on that. If you actually click on the more button for the stream where it says 14 watching or whatever, if you click on more, you can look and there's a Discord link right there. The Discord's there, the Venmo is there. The mailing address is there if anybody wants to. If anybody wants to send something to me, you can do that. Or to Baba Yaga. If you want to send something to Baba Yaga, there's the mailing address is there as well. So. Oh, goodness. I don't do any reloading. Favorite hunting bullet for big game? .338 Winchester. I bought the military Green Ducks Unlimited Edition Beretta M4A1. Love that pistol. I shoot it very well with my 1911. That sounds amazing, Gary. I like the Beretta. Gary, now I'm far off for it as the two I want is well over 1,000 each. That sucks, that guy. I feel that pain. My current gun that I'm trying to buy is well over 1,000 too. It's a $1,500 pistol revolver. I actually found a 6-inch 44 Magnum, Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum today at a pawn shop for about $600. But I promised the chat. Okay, I promised the chat the .357 Colt Python. What's going on? Gunner, go for it. What's up? Hear me out, dude. My partner asked me this. Hey, we just hit 8,200 subscribers. Only 10% more to go. I know I kind of want to go .357 so that I can also shoot .38 special. But I'm still. The link still won't work, Dusty. Hold on. Try this one. Try this one, Dusty. Okay. See if that one works, Dusty. Yeah, definitely not a cheap hobby. Okay, that guy's in. I've heard that with a little bit of I've heard that you can maybe do 45 out of a 44. You can do 45 Colt out of a 44 Magnum Taurus if you do it right. But Where I'm struggling is I told my chat I would do a Colt Python and 357. I wanted to do that so that I could also shoot 38 special. Like, I want to do that, but also, like, they cost almost the same amount as a 44 Magnum. And so now I'm like, is it worth just buying a 44 Magnum, even though I told the chat that I wouldn't do that? Dusty, Chief and Hell Hunter, or Chief and that guy were able to get in, so it should be working. I don't want to get a King Cobra. I've looked into them and I've touched one and held it and handled it and felt the action. Like, one thing I'll say, I really liked the way the action on the Python felt, and I really like the way the action on the Anaconda feels. So that's where I'm like if I'm going to spend $1,500 on a gun, is it worth? Is it worth just getting the 44? Try the new. I put a new. Click on the more button in the stream, and try clicking on the Discord now. It should work now. Remington 700 is a nice gun. Remington 300 Win Mag is good. Yeah, I had a model 700 in 338 Winchester. A Bond Arms Cyclops. I'll have to look at that. Oh, I think I just picked a zip. Let me restart. My phone is being jank. E-Rive, what's going on? Dude, I don't know what E-Rive, I don't know what kind of magic sauce Carson has going on, but Carson has been like consistently for the last week, like 90 streamers, 90 streamers, 90 streamers, 100 streamers, 100 streamers. Yeah, that should work, Chief. Yeah, he is killing it. He is killing it. It definitely reiterates to me, I definitely need, like, I need my parts to come in so that I can build the wall and make my wall look good. I think once my wall looks really good, I think that's when I'll start getting more. I'll start getting more viewers and streamers and subs. Yes, I've shot 5.7 and it is amazing. They have recoil, but it's super, super low. Yes, Bensler, I used to have a beard. I used to have a glorious beard. I had to put it away. Oh, yeah, I've held one of those little 4570 Derringers and they frightened me. Just holding it gave me anxiety. Oh, and I ordered the PVC rack stuff. I'm gonna build a rack on the wall. So yeah, I'm excited to build the gun rack. I've ordered some LED lights and everything to go with it. Like it's gonna look really good when it's done. Which firearm? That guy? Oh, the FN57. Yeah, FN57 is an amazing gun. I mean, they make a 4570 revolver. Um, I have shot 500 Smith and Wesson Magnum. I haven't shot 454. Um, but the 500 Smith and Wesson Magnum is just it's stupid. It's not even fun to shoot. Like there's that one shot that you have, and you're kind of like, okay, that was a kind of a neat experience. And they're like, do you want to shoot it again? You go, no. You know what? You know what pistol caliber carbine I really want? Like I really want a PS90 because I've talked about the P90. I really want um, a Grand Power Strybog SP983. SP983. I've seen them as inexpensive as like $700, and to get roller delayed blowback and 9 millimeter in a super compact uh, pistol, kind of cool. Braced pistol, kind of cool. That's what I kind of like about the Kuna is it reminds me of the Strybog. So Springfield Saint Victor 9 mil with a 5-inch barrel. Isn't that just a 9 mil AR? Does it have roller delay or radial delay? Hmm. I wonder if Sportsman's has the one that I like. I haven't checked Sportsman's for. Yeah. Look, speaking of the devil, a Colt Python 357 Magnum 6-inch stainless, 1479. Holy crap! Yeah, even the SP9A3 now is $1,000. They used to just average around 800. Man, site gun deals, great site to find stuff. I've never used gun deals. worked that time, Dusty? Is that what I thought I heard something? Gun deals. Let's check it out. Let's check out gun deals. Wolfpack, hey, welcome to the channel, bud. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. We're pretty fun. It's kind of quiet right now. There's only 15 people in the stream, but it's kind of quiet. We're doing all kinds of gun talk. I'm pricing out a Colt Python right now. Dang, that's not bad. That's a really good price. I wonder if I did. $1,100 is a really good deal for a 6-inch stainless steel. Yeah, that Gary P. I was able to find one for a really good price. I just don't have that on me. That's the advantage of doing like a layaway gun. as I can. I wonder if they would let me put it on layaway. Because there's an Impact Guns. There's an Impact Guns where I can get one. It's $100 more than that other website. But it's a 6-inch with the walnut grips, stainless. Man. Dang it. Nice, Dusty. Oh, you guys. All right, guys. I think I'm going to turn on the overnight stream. The ASMR. I'm going to put on our gun reloading sounds for the night. It'll be wonderful. It'll make everyone super happy. Hey, Vortex, what's going on, bud?
We've lived in this house 7-8 years, and I had not put a...
Okay. All right, guys. That's the ASMR sounds. That's the lovely ASMR sounds of my guns being loaded over and over and over that you get to fall asleep to, just like Owen Johnson does. You know what's funny is I can listen to it. I can listen to this, and I can. Oh, you're welcome, Wolfpack. I'm glad you enjoyed the Rip It. I can actually name the rifles just listening to them. Hold on. That was the AK. That was the Mini 14. That was the 303. That was the AR-10. That was the 22. Yeah, the pilot chart, the tactical pilot chart's pretty cool. This is the one from Wuhan. And then I have another one over there of the Taiwan Strait. No, this is Wuhan, China. And I have one of the Taiwan Strait over there. All right, guys. I'm going to go to bed now. Pretty tired. It's been fun. We'll be online again tomorrow. Don't forget to do your 22 push-ups tomorrow. Ben, sir, I have no idea how to change the Discord picture. Honestly. That's why mine is still me with a beard. Alrighty. Thank you, Wolfpack. Welcome to the channel. I hope you have a good time. I hope I live up to everyone's expectations. Have a good night, guys. Stay zesty.
Choose to follow your instincts. Every Mazda is designed to feel like it was made just for you.
I wake up.
pause on whatever you're listening to and hit play on your next adventure. Stay 3 nights this summer at Best Western and get $50 off a future stay. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Visit bestwestern.com for complete terms and conditions.